Welcome to Soul Arcana. This is the beginning of a new chapter here on the channel. My intention is to create a space where we get to reconnect with our true selves, explore mystical teachings, and begin the deep work of healing. And there's no better place to start than with shadow work, right? So the shadow is the part of us that we often ignore, or we repress it, or simply deny it, right? It's our hidden emotions, our wounds, our fears, or even, potential that has been buried. So, it could even be feelings that we might be feeling to people that's not necessarily, accepted, or anything like that, right? Anything that we feel like we can't show the world, we need to hide it from the world, and we bury it, and there's no real reason to do so. Shadow work is the practice of gently turning inward. We're not forcing anything, we are simply uncovering things, right? Meeting those parts of ourselves with honesty, with compassion, and acceptance. Why is this important, you might ask? Well, because the shadow doesn't disappear. It doesn't go away just because we ignore it. It starts showing up in our lives as these triggers, things that we just get triggered for no reason. We can't understand why. And they show up as these triggers, and they can be patterns that we just can't seem to escape. Ways we actively hurt ourselves or those around us, and we don't know why, right? And those are the kind of things that have been repressed, and they become triggers. And, by working with the shadow, we transform those hidden parts to strength, to wisdom, and also to freedom, right? One simple way to begin doing shadow work is through journaling, right? So here's a practice you can literally start doing tonight. You can take a quiet moment and write down one situation that recently triggered you. Okay. But then instead of judging it and saying, "Oh, I'm such a bad person for having done this thing," or, the way I reacted was really bad considering it wasn't that bad. It wasn't such a big thing and I lost my freaking mind, right? So instead of judging it, we need to then ask the question, what part of me was activated here? And what old story or fear, right, came up during this interaction? What happened and why? And then we can, with compassion and understanding and a lot of patience, we can write to that part of ourselves as if it was a child. By saying, "Look, I see you, I hear you. You are allowed to exist. That's fine. You being there is perfectly fine. But I can no longer deny you, right? I can't deny you anymore, so I need to integrate you." Okay. And then this gentle practice shines a light on the dark. And it slowly but surely starts the process of integration. A complete human being is not a human being that's overly positive or overly negative or somewhere in the middle. A complete human being is a human being that understands their light, they understand their dark, and they've integrated all of it. Okay. Now, in the Soul Arcana path, it's the path that I am walking. It's the path that I've gone from awakening, give or take 7 years ago, up to now. It's not just about psychology, right? A lot of it might be. A lot of it's psychology, some of it is mysticism, some of it might be the Kabbalah, some of them might be Golden Dawn. There's a lot of different disciplines here, but it's not technically just psychology. What we are trying to do is soul work, right? Every hidden piece of us carries energy with it, right? And when we manage to find it, see it, and reclaim it, we reclaim our actual power, right? The shadow becomes this gateway back to wholeness and back to our origin, all right? this is just the beginning, okay, of what we're going to explore together here on Soul Arcana. But if the ideas here, or if what we are saying, or anything like that here, if this resonates with you, I invite you to just subscribe and like. Maybe share this video if it helps spread more light to other people that can maybe start healing. That would be great. The purpose of this channel is not to make money. It's not to become some internet sensation. It's not to be an influencer. The purpose of this channel has always been to bring information in easily understandable and digestible portions, okay, to people that might desperately need it. And if the work that we do here might even just help one person, that's it. Job done. Okay, now that's going to be it for this one. We are going to structure a whole heap of videos that we will be releasing most likely every week as far as possible. So stay tuned, okay? And always remember, guys, that you are sacred, all right? You are powerful. You are home. If you weren't meant to be here right now in this time, you wouldn't be. Because the universe doesn't create what it doesn't need. Okay, that's going to be it from me. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to see you for the next one. Bye-bye.